In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you a stock that is about to explode very soon and why you should keep it in your watch list. We're also going to look at the overall market, especially after we had the CPI report that came out this morning. We're also going to look at some stocks that I've mentioned in the last video. Alright, y'all, let's dive right into the charts right off the bat. We got QQQ, which is the Nasdaq. Today was a bit unexpected. I was not expecting a positive reaction at all with the markets. The movements during the night wasn't super big. Like in the morning, it was only up by 0.35. It was struggling to get above 0.40% pre-markets. But this is very choppy price action. We're gonna look at the actual CPI report that came out. So the expectation was 3.2, and it came out to be no, the expectation was 3.1 and it came out to be 3.2, 0.1% over, all right, which is an increase from January's CPI number. For some reason, the market had a little positive reaction to it, all right. Overall, it was kind of neutral and a little bit more generous to anybody who was bearish overnight. It gave a second chance for bears to break even on puts, or to pretty much break even if you have shares to short. A lot of tech stocks actually had a sell-off in the morning. QQQ, for example, we also had Apple also had a sell-off in the morning, I believe. Yeah, see, a sell-off in the morning down to 171. I think Tesla had the biggest sell-off. Yeah, Tesla had the biggest sell-off out of all of the tech stocks. And a lot of the other semiconductor stocks, those one ended up coming back down to the same price as they were at the close yesterday, which was really nice for me because I was shorting SMH, and I was very grateful for the stock to drop back down to support so that I can get out of that one. All right. Now, what is going to happen with the overall markets? What is going to happen? The VIX is slowly fading down, which is obviously not a great sign for shorts. There's a gap at the bottom at 1351. Even if the VIX gives us a small doji tomorrow, the market could still run a lot. Apparently, there's that gap right here at $13 that still hasn't gotten filled yet, despite the VIX efforts to fill it on March 1st. It hasn't gotten completely filled, which is something to keep in mind as well. All right. But with the way the daily charts are looking, let's look at this thing. So this one turned bullish. A lot of bears are trapped. Look trapped in this small doji from yesterday. The SPY also turned bearish. It was really like borderline yesterday, but this one is looking like it wants to make a new high tomorrow. A new high that breaks above $522. Like that. A candle like this wouldn't surprise me at all. All right. Because we didn't get that massive negative reaction that I was expecting. So we have to change our perspective and we have to adjust. It's important not to have such strong conviction to the point where you just keep losing and losing. Like, it's important to just to go with the trend of the market and understand what the market is trying to tell you. For those of y'all who are beginners, who are getting started into the markets, it's important to notice these little details. If the market doesn't do what you expect, immediately just chill out, get out of any position that is going against you. All right, and patiently wait for new structures to appear. All right, now let's look at the first stock to keep on watch. This one is for the bulls. The first stock is Microsoft. All right, and Microsoft is looking like it's not giving up. It's been trading sideways for a month now between 415 and 396. It's been cooking sideways for quite some time. There is a structure on there, and right now the price is very, very close to resistance right here. All right, there is this forming on the charts. Watch it for a break of that, for a break above $417, and for the push above $422. Watch it for a move right there. Right, the structure is there. It's only a matter of how we open. Again, pay very close attention to the first 5 minutes is key in this situation. And if the structure is meant to be, and if a push is meant to be, it's not supposed to get, the price is not supposed to drop back underneath here below 415 if it opens higher. Like if it opens up here, it's not supposed to drop back in here. If it does, then this whole thing is nullified and you should just chill out and wait. All right. But that first 5 minutes is really, really key. And it will tell us whether the stock actually wants to run to 422 or not. So that's the first stock to keep on watch. The next one that I want to share with all of you, that one is more bearish. If you look on the left right here, the indices are a little bit red, just a little bit. All right, it's not a guarantee of anything. I'm not too sure which way we're gonna open, honestly, with the indices. I'm not too sure. That's why I'm sharing y'all what I find to be bullish, and the next one, what I find to be bearish. And that stock is TTD. All right. TTD is the stock that I find bearish for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because if we look at the daily chart, it's looking kind of lumpy. Like it had a massive move all the way through earnings. Ever since it had earnings, it's been pretty much fading, right? It can't hold above 90 bucks. It can't hold above 88. So it's been playing a whole lot of games right here. Now, the second reason why I'm leaning bearish on it is because there is a gap to fill all the way down to 75.75. Okay? The third reason why I'm leaning bearish on this one is because of the 4-hour chart. If you look at the 4-hour chart, somebody could argue against me, and rightfully so. All right, but let me just put out what I see now, and then let me tell you what the argument would be after I show you what I see. The first thing that I see is I see a descending triangle, actually. A descending triangle that broke down today, right here. If you look, it broke down probably at 10 o'clock. All right. And then during the next 4 hours between the noon and the close, it tried to make a push back up just to trap bears, but I don't think it succeeded. It had a sell-off during the final few minutes, the final 20 minutes, which is not really a great sign for tomorrow for the stock. All right. So with the descending triangle, what typically happens is a massive drop all the way down to 76. All right. So now the argument here that somebody may pose in a comment section perhaps is this: we're gonna erase everything. All right, we're gonna zoom out a little bit, and somebody could argue that this is just a bullish pennant that's cooking, and it could be. It really, really could be just a bullish pennant that's cooking, but it would be a really sloppy one when I try to connect the lines right here. All right. And if somebody doesn't like to use the wicks and like to draw from the body, it would look like this. For those of y'all who don't like drawing bullish pennants by using the wicks, I don't recommend it. When I draw mine, I use the wicks at all times. All right. Now, somebody could say that this one is just a bullish pennant cooking sideways, and eventually it's gonna break out and go all the way back up to where the mouse is, 95 bucks. All right, and it could be. It really all depends on what happens during the next few days. If it breaks below this line right here, all right, this bullish pennant that some of y'all may see will be gone. It will be sloppy. It will just be gone. All right, so watch for the price to drop below that line tomorrow morning and watch the stock for a drop to 76 bucks. All right. So, in updates, a few videos ago, I gave you guys, again, for those of you who haven't watched my channel or who are not subscribed to this channel, you've been missing out. I gave y'all mRNA, all right, and mRNA performed to perfection. I gave you guys the stock right here at 98 bucks. I told y'all to watch it for a bullish move all the way up to where that green circle is. I haven't touched anything. All right. The stock behaved really, really well. It went to exactly where it's supposed to go. So congrats to anybody who made some money on mRNA. You should have taken your money off yesterday, right here. All right. And if you didn't, you should have taken your money off today, right here. The stock market has a way to be really, really generous, especially to those of you who may be extremely greedy. Stock market can be generous, meaning it takes a sweet time near the top before it eventually goes back down. That's what I mean by generous. All right. So don't get greedy on this one. If you made your money, remember to collect. And if you collected already, congrats. The next one that we're going to do an update on, that one is BZ. And congratulations to anybody who made some money on that one. I'm going to pin the last video at the top right corner. I told you guys. It's like deja vu. I shared with you guys this huge bullish pennant. I drew the circle at 22 bucks. Told y'all watch it for the positive reaction through earnings. The reaction was positive. The stock went exactly where it was supposed to go, just like Kroger right here. All right, so congratulations once again, and that is the end of the video. Do not forget to annihilate the like button as always. Remember, I make these videos from Sunday to Thursday at exactly 10 p.m. Central Time. So definitely click on that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on these videos. And that way, and also click on the notification bell. That way YouTube notifies you when I make these videos. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Paul Nguma at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on X. And lastly, to get some free stocks with Webull, you can use the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in tomorrow night's video.